This is literally a race against time. Every second that passes is precious. So when the bell rings, it's instinct for these firemen to spring into action. But this is only a drill. Every simulation, though, is treated as if it's real. In the last decade, this brigade has responded to more than 2,900 emergencies and saved nearly 600 lives. But this isn't their full-time job. They are volunteers who actually work here at this clothing factory on the outskirts of Hangzhou city. Like other ordinary migrant workers in Hangzhou, they earn about $600 a month. But for them, it's the pay for two jobs.
There's got to be someone firefighting, even if it's not me. Now that I'm much more experienced than others, I'd rather it's me doing the job.
Wang Yafei joined the brigade 8 years ago. After starting work as a dispatcher at the factory, he's now the deputy commander of Jinglipu Fire Brigade. But the memories of his first mission are still fresh.
When I first went out of the rescue, I saw a dead man stuck in a machine, half of his body broken into pieces. I forced myself getting in and retrieved all parts of his body. I got so frightened at the moment. His heart was still beating.
Wang and his team have met all sorts of emergencies, from traffic accidents, fires and drownings, to broken street lamps and people who've lost their keys. But whatever the circumstance, they've been conditioned to be out the door within 105 seconds of the alarm sounding. In a fire, survival or death can come down to just a few seconds, so it's really important for crews to get to the scene as quickly as possible. This volunteer fire brigade has been able to have the time it takes for the regular fire department to respond to emergencies in this district. And it's all because of one man. Li Lixing is the owner of the Jinglipu clothing factory.
I started this volunteer brigade on April 19, 2003. It was one of my childhood dreams to own a fire truck ever since I saw my neighbour's house burn down. Also, I was born a meddler. When I see two people fighting in public, I can't help but rush forward and try to stop them.
When the district government offered Li a chance to start a fire brigade and promised to pay for half the cost of a fire truck, Li jumped at the opportunity.
A friend of mine once asked me, Li Xing, why do you choose to live such a hard life, spending tens of thousands to maintain this team and having to stay up late every night? I responded to him in this way: when you guys are playing mahjong, you get easily excited, and that's the same excitement I feel when I'm firefighting.
Through the years, the Jinglipu Fire Brigade has gained the community's respect. But in the beginning, many residents mistook their intentions.
We're volunteer firefighters, but people judged us. They said we charge for firefighting. This really upsets us. What we do is good, but in their mind, we did this purely for money.
We were once blamed and hit because we arrived late. My members fought back against this accusation, but it turned out the folks felt we were obliged to be there on time because they thought we were from the official department. We were wearing the same uniform as they did.
In 2012, the government released new guidelines requiring all volunteer fire brigades to meet a common standard, like having a garage of over 50 square meters, more than one fire truck, and at least 8 firefighters. But the Jinglipu Fire Brigade had already met, even surpassed this standard from the beginning. In the past decade, Li has invested more than 10 million yuan or $1.6 million in equipment for his brigade. And although firefighting training and tests are not mandatory, Li still chooses to have his crews practice as much as possible. What started as a personal interest has become a much bigger pursuit, which has a profound impact on his family too.
He usually won't be home until 10:30 at night. Even if he's home, he may leave as soon as he gets an emergency phone call. He brings his intercom into our bedroom. It's with him for 24 hours a day. If I take his intercom outside for charging or turn it down, he might wake up, retrieve it.
Every time we go out firefighting, day or night, my boss must be on the scene to direct the operations as long as he knows. If we do that by ourselves without telling him, he'll be angry with us.
Li Lixing admits he's quick-tempered. He'll be angry if his men don't follow orders, but he says it's for their own safety. Safety, though, can't always be guaranteed.
On New Year's Day 2013, there was a great fire in Shaoshan district. I remember it for the rest of my life. I lost 3 friends from the official fire department. It was a factory full of flammable materials.
We never retreated from a fire before, but this time we had to. It was too big. After we were off site, I found we were missing one guy. I collapsed. I couldn't move at all. I thought we lost a member too, but luckily he had climbed over a fence. He was alive.
My parents came all the way to Shaoshan and asked me to get another job because I got injured, but I refused. There's got to be someone doing this. Fire is relentless. It takes people's lives, no matter if you're good or evil.
The Jinglipu Fire Brigade has been facing danger head-on for more than 10 years. But new challenges seem to be blurring its prospect, especially when China's economy is slowing down and factories' profits keep dropping.
My health is getting bad in recent years. I have diabetes and high blood pressure. Also, my business can't always make money. If one day my health status doesn't allow me to hold this team together anymore, I hope that other bosses can take it over and look after my crews.
Li won't be able to run the volunteer fire brigade forever, but it's a service and a legacy he hopes will live on long after he's fought his last fire. For Simon Asia, I'm Li Yang in Hangzhou, Zhejiang Province, China.